Zeus! What's going on, guys? Global Peace Project here. Three-act man I am, porn star and learning my way through three-legged man. It's a song I made up on Suno. Great project. I mean, when you really think about the things that we've got going on the planet today, you've got to be extremely happy. And why I say that, because today is the day of our amazing good fortune. And that's an interesting concept when you think about it, because, you know, hey, life is... Yeah. Anyway, today is going to be a good day. I just want to encourage everybody, today is the only day you've really been here, and I think that each one of us fades in and out every now and then into some form of consciousness. I was thinking about Neil deGrasse. He was commenting on this thing about the glass being half full or half empty, and I considered, well, pretty dang quickly, the reality that everything is full with what is there, which is the atomic mass. And I just seen this video from my friend Kashmir and her beautiful sister Mina. Both of them are stunners. I don't know, I think Mina is married and I know Kashmir isn't. And you know what, guys? If you're looking for somebody that would stimulate your mind and your eyes, she's a good looker. And she's available as far as I'm concerned. I know she may have somebody I don't know. So anyway, my thoughts upon, number one, her story was on the 14 seconds of continuous thought. 14 seconds of continuous thought is equivalent to 2,000 man hours. Physical labor, doing something, some project, which it seems like the projects are out there to do. I mean, it's interesting. You know, I'm kind of perplexed. And it's just my thoughts. And you know what? If you don't radiate with this, I'm good with it, friends. Feel free to go someplace else if you like. But my question is, why are there so many things out there that people are talking about that are cover-ups and whatever, and now they're exposed, and why is it continuing? And that's a question, because guess what? It's our system. Whether you're in Britain or whether you're in Australia or whether you're in North America, whether it be Canada, Alaska, or these United States, which have been separately and secretly divided, my thoughts are this. If it's wrong and there's proof that it's wrong, it should be discontinued immediately. And so if there's gonna be any team out there, some world team, and we got some badass motherfuckers in the world, and I can tell you, if you want to play games, you know what? We're not standing for it as a people. And see, united we stand, divided we fall. It is a world market today, and there's enough of us on this planet that want change and will stand for change. And how do we become united is really the question, because they have a pretty good shell game going on, whether it be blowing somebody up or pretending, you know, doing whatever it may be, pretending they went to the moon, pretending they did this, you know, just keeping people at this thing is like, jaw dropped. And that's kind of like the thing is, you know, when we played football in Australia, right, and the Aussies and maybe the Germans and some soccer people may even resonate with us, or some football players that played kind of like, anyway, If you can't dazzle them, baffle them, right? If you can't dazzle them with absolute brilliance, you gotta baffle them with some type of bullshit. And you do that, and what happens is they become discombobulated, no longer stand together, and you got you against you and me against me, and that world is just absolutely paralyzing. And I'll tell you that it is by choice. It's got to be, because we have communication now to dismantle the system just by staying. Billy Carson said it, non-compliance will say something. And see, the time has come where non-compliance, and this is a great way of telling them what we want. The planet will not shut down because they proved to us already it won't shut down with their falsity with a product that did damage. And we're playing games with people that did damage, standing on laws that really were made by men that did damage. And the thing is, it's got to go. That mentality has to go. And it's not saying that I should be in control, because God forbid. I know that you and you and you and you and whoever else is viewing this all have a different perception on some things, and it's truly it's baffling sometimes when you walk through doors and you're like, oh, something different. And I know the people that are there that are listening to this are attuned to that too, because it. When you walk in the room, you can feel the vibration. It is all vibration. And that's the interesting thing. So we live in a hologram that's created by the stories that we've been looking at. And guess what? That's coming directly from Warner Brothers or whatever it may be, telling us the way that we should see things. And if you don't think that's not affecting reality, you're up shit creek. Because the flicker rate, you just have to go online and spend a little bit of time looking at the CIA declassifieds. And number one, just look at the FBI declassifieds on the television set and what its tool and what it does. And it programs you to think a particular way. They trained us as kids, like Laurel and Hardy, always beating on each other and it being funny, and they always stayed together. And I'd seen versions of that, and I'd participated in that stuff there, because what else there to do but run amok? And if your friend is in the crossfire, we're going to laugh about it because we were drunk the night before, we're not in our mind, we're just acting like a friggin' demon. And it was trained into us by Tom and Jerry. Roadrunner. They're always hanging out, mate. What was it? Foghorn Leghorn. These are cartoons, but they go directly into the subconscious brain, straight into there, and writes a program in the mind, calibrates that through the this is from the book, The New Psycho-Cybernetics, and then also information from my brother and my mentor and my guru, Kevin Trudeau. You have a reticulated activated system of the perceptual wheel, and it will govern what you see. You can't see outside of that. In fact, you can't even look in the past more than 7 years and have an accurate description of this processes and stuff that happen in your world. And you say, no, that's not true, I don't believe that. And it's true, because you cannot think the same way you thought before, because you're a new creation. Quantum physics, everything down to epigenetics, you are a new being every moment, over and over and over again. You're brand new every moment. You're just pulling stuff with you, and how the creation, I'm not going to get into it, but apparently just snapshots, baby, and we know that because this is a film that you're watching. But the film itself, even here at the origination, is just the snapshots. But mine has more snapshots than yours, because what you're seeing is through a mechanical device, but my quantum device can change everything around the facility that I'm in based upon what I'm truly believing is there. And so I'm taking these individual snapshots, 8 million a second, right? And so are you inside your own reality bubble of a hologram. And as you travel through this energy field, whatever is common to you is going to be your reality because you thought it had to be always. And that's an interesting concept because I've heard of you can go into a conscious state of relaxation and transport yourself to another place and time that you've already got made up in your mind that you've been there before. Maybe, and just wake up and be there and stay as long as you want and then wake up and be back where you were at and no time has elapsed. And see, that's interesting. So in the quantum realm of all the things that are happening, it's all light, and somehow we're managing all that light, and it's coming down to the people who are not doing right. Guess what? They already know. They already know. We already know what we're supposed to be doing. First off, we don't harm other people in any way. If we're going to do deals and stuff like that, the only deals I want to participate in are ones that everybody benefits from it, especially the person that's getting the product, right? That is key. And if I smell any bullshit, guess what? My body just shuts down. And I have to catch up with it in a mental state because it's like, well, I got fooled. And that happens in everything. And, you know, it had happened in everything. See, I had deceived myself. It was always me against me, so now I have to speak new realities. But now that I'm aware of it, now I don't have to continue doing that stuff. And so now I have a choice. The 14 seconds of continuous thought on a thing is worth 2,000 manual working hours. Well, I was told again, if I double that to 28 seconds, this is not even a minute, friends. Okay, and this is also a corresponding thing of what's called the 17-second miracle, which is penned by Abraham through Esther and Jerry Hicks. And the 17-second miracle is basing a segment of 17 seconds to rewrite a subconscious program inside your reticulated activated system and pluck it out and enter in a brand new one based upon your own choice, which is normally your happiest moment. And the reason for is because the body is a vibrational frequency device. Look at how your bones are all set up. I don't have pictures and stuff like that, but you pretty well sure on how your arms and your legs, they're all, you get your main bone, and then you have the splinter offs in the two, like a tuning fork. Well, you're sending energy out, and what energy you're sending is the dominant thoughts of your mind, which are the feeling state that you are, because that's your interpretation of your personal vibration is how do I feel. And so when you understand how you're feeling, then you can understand how you're vibrating, and then the universe is acting according to it. Like a friend of mine, he was a airline pilot, private, and all his stuff just blowing up around him, right? But he's manifesting everything. And see, in the explanation that he says, well, I'm not in that same kind of thing. I manifest stuff all the time. It's just and he wasn't aware that because the money was there, he wasn't aware of the total dissolving of that which he gained and then lost interest and bang, it blew up kind of thing on him. And so it comes in the measure of the feeling state that you're in on all things. So if you're in a great mental state, which gratitude lists help with, and at the evening when you go into sleep, and then in the grand rising, I don't say morning, because there's no such thing as good morning. You're in a bad state. It's a curse. So I avoid words that curse me. I avoid them. Why? Because I don't need to have anything more difficult to overcome, especially my own words. Great book, Hung by the Tongue. Don't know the author because I haven't read it yet, but apparently it's talking about speaking and how you actually mess up your own reality just by the thoughts that you speak, right? Anyway, I didn't want to have too long of a video, but if you stayed till now, I appreciate you, and I do openly give you love, and I wish you the very best in everything you do. And may this blessing be yours, that in the mighty name of Jesus, which we have a lot of people that believe this power and its true power, okay? May all your healing be felt right now, because you are a brand new being made in the image of God for his good pleasure. And for your good pleasure, because guess what? He's having fun when you're having fun, because he's riding along. Okay? Blessings. Remember, Global Peace Project on PayPal, and then also money sign Global Peace Project. You'll see my picture. And I thank you and I bless you. Please subscribe and pass along. Remember, today is the day of your amazing good fortune.